it was very hard for me to figure out if it was just stress or if it was a combination of stress and new experiences and balancing kind of life and work as to why I was suffering so much. And I was so focused on doing well in my job. I just secured this great role. I didn't want to call in sick for work, and I didn't want to have time off because I was new, and no one wants to do that and be that person that's off with painful periods at the time. It was just draining. I think just engaging in that dialogue to try and get someone to take me seriously at the time.
What were the responses you were getting when you went to the doctors?
I think about it extremely sad because I was younger, obviously, at the time. I was advocating for myself. And I remember I looked back after my first surgery that I had, first laparoscopy for endo. I'd gone to the GP practice 17 times. 17 times in 6 months, right? And it wasn't every doctor that brushed it off. There was a few at the time that I remember did listen to me and did do some follow-up investigations, but the initial engagement with them wasn't necessarily one where I felt like I was being listened to.
Talk to me about when you got diagnosed. So what happened around that time?
I remember the turning point for me was, well, there's two actually, but the first one was I had a new female GP at my GP practice. And I asked to see her because she did have an interest in kind of gynecology. And I thought, okay, this might be the person that is actually going to listen to what I'm talking about and really be on my side. She actually looked at how many times I'd been and she said, this is quite interesting. I'm not really too happy about how things are going. I can see all the notes that have been made. I can see you now, you're obviously very uncomfortable. I'm going to send you for some further examinations. And I think that was really a turning point for me because it wasn't just going into the GP practice and sitting down with a doctor and explaining again what had been going on. She sent me for some investigative procedures, just got me out of that GP practice and into a hospital where they were doing more in-depth examinations.